I løpet av 10 sesonger av Alt for Norge har over 100 norsk-amerikanere berørt, engasjert og begeistret norske TV-serier gjennom sine opplevelser I landet vårt.
We're here, guys. We're in Norway.
I'm in a fjord.
I'm the luckiest girl. I'm so lucky that I get to see it like this. The second I stepped off the helicopter, I just felt like I belong here.
Welcome to Norway!
This is so gorgeous. Oh my God!
And if this is how Norwegians spend their weekends, sign me up. This is incredible.
It's so exciting to meet Jens Stoltenberg, the Prime Minister of Norway. That was awesome.
Are you guys ready to become Norwegian oil workers?
Probably the messiest competition so far.
I have never in my life had a picnic like that.
I think in my technique of putting sunscreen in that guy, I think we might be engaged now.
It's like, who came up with this idea?
I guess I can understand why they were so angry. We were taking everything from them.
All I know is I was just running for my life.
Norsk-amerikanerne har vært med på et eventyr de aldri kunne forestille seg skulle bety så mye.
The farm is still in your family, as it has been for over 10 generations.
It's just so beautiful.
It's just really surreal to be standing in a place that I'm named after.
For noen av dem så har livet forandret seg for alltid.
That's my family.
De forlot ikke Norge. De tok det med seg hjem til Amerika. Og derfor skal vi nå reise til USA for å feire 17. mai sammen med norsk-amerikanerne vi har blitt så glad I. Velkommen til 10-årsjubileet for Alt for Norge.
Hi, hi.
Hello, gamle Norge.
It's Colby from season 4.
Hi, I'm Kate Mills from season 7.
I'm Shauna Olsen from season 2.
This is Doug, the winner of season 1 of Alt for Norge.
Hei alle sammen. Jeg Kelsey Jaffer, og jeg vinneren av sesong 9 av Alt for Norge.
Alt for Norge has meant so much to me and has really changed my life.
I'm honored that I got to be part of this experience to bring me even closer to my heritage.
To say that my life has been changed by Alt for Norge would be the understatement of the year.
My life has done a complete 180 since the show.
You guys have changed my life in more ways than you can even imagine.
Thank you for everything you've done for me, for changing my life, helping me realize what a beautiful country is my heritage, changing it from just being someplace interesting, my family said, to a real place. Hi, everybody. I'm David Engen, winner of Alt for Norge Season 6, and I'm here in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Alt for Norge was one of the biggest surprises that ever came along in my life. When a friend told me about it, I went, this sounds really interesting. This sounds good. It utterly surprised me as to how much it demanded of me, but it was a remarkable experience.
Can you believe this is where we come from?
I've always wanted to go here, heard about Norway from my family.
I have been told recently that I make this look incredibly good. Where's my eye patch, my parrot? Just keep going, I'll be slow.
Man down.
Some of the things that were the hardest on Alt for Norge were the things that challenged me because I had things I had never done before. Hang på gleip. Shit. Like leaping into an ice-cold fjord, for one thing.
Good job, David.
Or hiking in the mountains. If we don't survive, we'll be some really happy-looking corpses when they find us. I lived such an easy life, didn't have to be uncomfortable. And there were a lot of things on the show that required me to be uncomfortable.
You want to taste something good?
Yeah.
From the nature? Let the ants go up on the stick.
Uh-huh.
Take the ants off. Oh,
Take the ants off?
Mm-hmm. What do the ants leave on the stick?
Their pee.
And yet I survived. It's very salty. How odd that I survived these things that really aren't that big a deal. My favorite memory of the show was when I celebrated my 60th birthday. And I was a little nervous about turning 60 years old. Everybody else was like 30 years younger than me.
Gratulerer med dagen, David.
Thank you. I was given this beautiful, beautiful knife by my family, the family I had not even met. Oh, it's got my name on it.
Oh my gosh.
I was incredibly moved by that, by the kindness of the fellow cast members and then the kindness of my family who I had yet to meet. We hope it will give you good fortune in this Norwegian adventure, your Norwegian family. I've never had anything like this happen in my life. This is just phenomenal. Thank you so much. Hey, Greg.
Yeah.
Can you help me pack?
Sure.
Seattle in May for 17. I'm trying to decide what I should bring. What would say I'm Norwegian, do you think? Oh.
Do you have a flag?
I don't have the flag with me. So 17. is being celebrated in Ballard, which I understand is the biggest 17. parade outside of Norway, the biggest. All right. I can't believe how heavy this thing is.
So have you worn this lately?
Not for several months. Very excited about it because this gathering has been happening every year, and I've never been able to go. This year, I said I'm going for sure. There it is.
Oh, no, that still looks really good.
You think so?
Yeah.
When I won, one of the first things I wanted was to buy my Valder's bunad.
So you get to wear it on Constitution Day.
I do.
How does that feel?
That feels very good.
You should try the hat on.
Oh, the hat.
Too.
Thank you. Yes. Oh.
There you go.
I knew something was missing.
Yeah, that just completes the whole look.
There, look at that. I'm going to wear it and show off my Norwegian pride for the world to see as I go walking down the street. Does this make me look young?
As young as you feel.
Thank you, Mr. Diplomat.
Right.
That was really good.
Ballard en liten bydel I storbyen Seattle på USAs vestkyst. Her ved havet bor mange av etterkommerne etter de norske immigrantene som hadde fiske som levevei. Og en av dem Lars fra sesong 7.
We got a lot of people coming over. We got to get ready for the party here.
That's right, yeah. How many alum are going to be here?
I think we have something like 38 to 42 former alums, so we're talking a lot of people who've been on the show before. Year in and year out, the 17th of May celebration is the biggest day in the community throughout the entire year. This is a parade that I've been going to for literally 31 years. So naturally, when I found out that the Alt for Norge reunion took place in Ballard each year, it was only natural that I helped to host the event.
I don't know if you remember, but these are Danish.
Lars, you know what those are?
Get out of here. Yes. They're Danishes. Yes. We had Kransekake.
I got some Danish flags. Just
But you know what?
Just so you know. Just so you know.
I tell you, that Danish still comes back to haunt me a little bit. But with that being said, that Kransekake did not have any flags on it. This looks like a fake Kransekake because you don't put these, you put flags.
I'm just thinking that could have a modern flair, but I don't know.
If it had Norwegian flags on it, we probably would have known it was Norwegian. But I'm fully aware of what a Kransekake is. I know it's Norwegian. Let's pick this one.
Okay.
Great. We'll pick
I don't
this
know,
one.
man.
That's fine. We'll pick this one.
Okay.
Lars.
Yes?
What's the name of the cake that you're holding?
I'm thinking now that it looks a lot like a Danish.
That's because it is a Danish.
We made a mistake. We made a mistake. Okay, so this right here, this is something that is Norwegian right here. This is actually really beautiful. That is a beautiful Kransekake. It has all of the flags on it as I thought most Norwegian Kransekakes did, but at least this one's clearly labeled, so yes.
And we can take one of these Norwegian flags and put it in the Danish.
So then do they become Nordisches? Okay, so we've got Tomten Akavit, or Tomten. We've got Rigtig Akavit. I'm so excited to see everybody. There's a lot of people that I actually haven't met yet, but I feel like I already know them because I'm a fan of the show too, and so to be able to meet so many really cool people is going to be really exciting. Oh, there is somebody at the door, like legitimately somebody at the door. Hi, hi! Welcome to Ballard! Alt for Norge! Here's people from season 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I mean, we're talking, we have the whole show represented. We have people from California, Florida, New York. I mean, we're talking all four corners of the country. People are coming and to celebrate 17. Mai, which is just so cool.
Guys, I brought
That was amazing.
Thank you.
It does, yeah. Well said.
Oh, Eric.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness.
Can we just dig in?
Yes.
Okay.
Krumkake has always been something special to me. It was one of my first connections with being Norwegian. When you think of krumkake, you think Norway. And so it was one of the first things I taught myself how to make when I was trying to figure out who I was and what my Norwegian heritage was. So now, making krumkake for people and bringing it is like getting to share a little piece of my Norwegian heritage.
Do you remember some of the delicacies we had in Norway?
Lutefisk.
You say that like it's a bad thing.
They had this wonderful fish that they just ruined with lye. It was
I remember
it had so much
that's
potential.
cod abuse.
It had so much potential. But
I mean, lutefisk, we didn't get a chance to do
Our
that.
cod experience?
We had cod heads, and they brought them out under a big old cloche. Yeah! And I saw that face staring up at me, all those eyes. Eyeball was this white little thing with a bunch of snot hanging on it. And getting to relive it every episode back home when I don't even know, I can't reenact it when that cod eye just hit me in the back of the throat. Oh, I remember the sound. Oh.
He just sucked the eyeball out of the head.
Don't play with your... It was a very like sound. And he was not shameful about it. He was enjoying it.
The eyes
no way, brother.
Nice. It was probably one of the grossest experiences I've ever tasted in my mouth. I don't know how you did it. I'm done. Oh, I'm full. Oh, it was very nice.
Norsk-amerikanerne har vært så heldige å få nærkontakt med mange av våre særnorske mattradisjoner. Noe som selvfølgelig har skapt typiske amerikanske reaksjoner.
Seriously, who takes us up a mountain, tells us to bond with the sheep, and then all of a sudden Henrietta proceeds to pull out a sheep head? What the fuck?
Smalahove.
Smalahove.
Underblind?
Okay.
Off. Maybe.
Oh, fuck. Kids in the can. Children in the can. The little girl in the can. Try it. It's so gross.
Wait, how much protein's in there?
What is that? I went to the store this morning and bought some cream cheese.
It smells like my beer as it's fermenting. I think that's a block of yeast.
No way.
Wait, what?
Oh, wait.
Are you eating yeast?
Ew.
Oh. Är det väldigt salten? 1, 2, 3.
I could not stomach the Vassengurt. It was horrible.
Oh, gross, 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 gross.
My face was hideous, and it was because that porridge was disgusting. Oh my God.
Oh. You're now eating ram's testicles.
Hi, Norway. I'm Shauna Olsen from season 2. Congratulations on 10 seasons.
We even saved you a hide.
Oh, thank you. That's awesome. I can't even believe this is real.
Yeah, reindeer real.
What?
This is.
Take a look.
Yeah, they're taking.
Oh, that's awful. You guys, I can't look at that.
You know what?
Those are adorable.
I think they're made of steel.
Oh, that's awful. I'm here with my Norwegian grandma.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, she's 103.
Wow.
Say hi to your Norwegian relatives, Grandma.
Hi.
This was her doll from Norway as a little girl.
Oh, my goodness.
And when I got to go to Norway on the show, I brought her this doll back from Norway. Would you like to go to Norway?
Oh, yeah.
It'd be fun.
Sure. Do they still eat their left side?
Yes, they definitely still eat their lefse in Norway.
We make it up every time, but it's every time. Right?
Is that
long as you go like this and say, hey, skull. I'll work it out every time.
Did you go back?
I got to go, and I got to meet my family. It was amazing.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh.
The camera. I wish I could be back in Norway for the 17th of May, but being here in Ballard with so many other Alt for Norge veterans is definitely a big trip down memory lane.
Everybody!
Alf is speaking!
Alt for Norge is really a phenomenon unlike any other. And, you know, and it started just as an idea. And look at it now, it became something in the physical world. And 10 years have gone by. Think about all the relationships we've made. I got married. We have... I made an oath that I would not cry today, so I'm not going to.
I don't believe that for a second.
So anyway, in closing, gratulerer med dagen, Alt for Norge, 10 år. Hail! And to the people of Norway, our families and our friends and all the people we've come to know in these years since we were on the show. Hail the people of Norway!
Hail Norway!
Hail Luli! Alt for Norge is a huge part of my life. Even 7 years later, there's really not a day that goes by I don't think about it. And I suspect it will remain so.
My experience on Alt for Norge was life transforming. Even just being cast in it transformed my life. And getting there was like dessert. I really got back to who I am, and I just felt more grounded. Because after you do a huge adventure like that, you are transformed in a whole different way. You can't go back to who you were, and nor do you want to. I had a lot of growing up that happened.
I've thought about a lot what my best memory on Alt for Norge is. And when they brought me to my family farm, God dang it. That was the highlight for me. So like those right there.
Yes. It's where they lived.
This field has probably been here for hundreds of years, which means my ancestors have worked in it and sweat in it and bled in it. They had just plowed a field, and I had a little baggie with me, and I went and got soil out of the field, and here it is. This is Norway right here in a little bag, and I made sure all my children have touched it, and we smell it, and then I will take a little bit and bless my own garden with it. It's important to me, this soil, to be there and to gaze upon the same horizon that my ancestors looked at every day was amazing for me, and something that I really want to, that I hope I can have my dad experience as well. Hey, Papa. I met the love of my life because of the show. Wow, didn't see that going in. Vad dricker du?
Te.
Jag dricker vann.
We learned a lot over in Norway, didn't we? When I first saw his photo of the new season 3, you know, I didn't think, oh, there's my husband. I just thought, interesting guy from where I came from, up in Seattle.
I sent her a Facebook message, something like, "Hi, this is Alf from season 3. Perhaps you've heard of me." Then I never thought I would hear from her, but 7 minutes later, I got a phone call. And really, that life has never really been the same since.
Essentially, we fell in love at first sight. We've been
We've been married 6 years.
5, 6 years.
Yeah,
We don't. It's getting to that point where you forget.
It was a heathen ceremony.
We tried to bring as much Norway into our ceremony as we could. It was legendary.
Without a doubt, Alt for Norge is responsible for what we have.
We were very, very lucky that this happened to us, and we know it's a fairy tale. And we're glad to say that fairy tales do happen. I love you.
I love you too.
Straks får vi bli med når norsk-amerikanerne feirer landet vårt i verdens største 17. mai-tog utenfor Norge.
I never felt more Norwegian.
Vi har tatt turen til Ballard i USA for å bli med på 17. mai-feiringen til norsk-amerikanere fra 9 sesonger av Alt for Norge.
I think this would be the appropriate moment to sing the national anthem. And by we, I mean everybody, and fake it till you make it, even if you don't know it. The national anthem, Ja, vi elsker. I love that song because for me, it's all about, I love this land and I love the mountains and the valleys and the fjords and everything about where we're from. And I think that that song embodies just everything about Norway that I love. That first yaw has to be really, really strong, like, with conviction.
Let's do it.
And it's great to be able to like exclaim, you know, like, Ja, vi elsker. Ja, vi elsker dette landet som vi siger frem. Fjellvevet over vannet melder tusen hjem. Elsker, elsker det oss tenker på vår far og mor. Og den sagaen som skjenker
Drømmer på vår jord, og den sagaen som skjenker drømmer på vår jord.
Men det er ikke bare nasjonalsangen våre venner har måttet fremføre på sine reiser gjennom Norge.
I have to say that one of the best days of my life was to perform and sing as essentially Captain Sebeltan. I got to play Captain Sebeltan at Kardemombiland in Kristiansand.
You're ready to become a pirate?
I was born ready to become a pirate.
I can see that.
They said, it's a performance and you're going to sing it to little barns? Hooray! We're gonna do a performance? We're gonna sing? We get to dress as pirates? This is happening. Jeg har hørt et gammelt rykte om en helt fantastisk skatt. Captain Sebeltan en farlig mann. Når jeg lukter god, derfor ro igjen mot land. I overthought it at first. I come jump around, this and that, and then it's like, Eric, just be Eric the pirate. Like, Eric the pirate? I am Eric the pirate. Got to be myself and explode and sing, and it became the best day, and I couldn't stop talking like a pirate. If you cannot dazzle them with details, baffle them with bullshit. And I brought bucket loads, what I like to call improvising. Bring me treasure! Oh, yeah! Pirates! Eric the pirate! And that's how you are a pirate Viking in Kristiansand at Kardemombiland. Wow, that was the best day ever. I was a pirate all day. It was the best.
I feel like you had to do some singing.
Swing a lot of rock and roll. Lot of sing until the music all control. It was sung by the Bobby Sox in 1985 when they won Eurovision. We had to participate in Eurovision. That was one of our challenges.
Whoa!
And so I was dressed like an enormous watermelon. Look at this collar. I could fly.
Everything happened so fast, but it was the time of my life. Well, at one point, I was saying my line, horror do Yerton or something like that, and this guy, I just looked at this guy and he was just like, maybe did I say a horror? Did I say like a really bad word in Norwegian?
So do you guys remember any Norwegian words or phrases?
Yeah, it was a long journey for me speaking Norwegian. On the show, I couldn't speak any at all. I could say skål, which I hope to say many times in Norway. Husken tak, which is thank you very much, I think. And that's the extent of my Norwegian vocabulary. Roy at det jeg sa bra med om dagen. At det går så bra med håndballjentene om dagen. Oh my God. It was horrifying and everything just sounded like Når jeg drikker mer, jeg kan snakke mer norsk. Men jeg har ikke drakt nok, snakker veldig bra nå. Jeg har ikke munket det inn og synge og danse for deg. Nei. If that makes any sense. What does it mean? I'm not your monkey to sing and dance for you.
Det norske språket har også vært en utfordring for mange av de andre norsk-amerikanerne.
Kan du være så snill
Å snakke norsk.
og snakke?
Kan du være så snill å snakke norsk?
Kan du være så snill og snakke snus?
One more time.
Kan du være så snill og snakke snus?
Hvor gammel er du?
Jeg er 53 år. År. Okay.
Hvor gammel er du?
Ja,
Du. Hvor gammel er du?
Jeg er 53 år.
Jeg liker å rape.
Jeg liker å rape. Jeg liker å rape. Jeg liker å rape.
Hun prøver å si
Jeg liker å rape.
Europa.
Ropa.
Du liker Europa.
I just remember like random words. Like I remember like nissekuk was something that we said a lot. I'm not really sure what that meant. Nissekuk.
When we were talking and Beth said something about nissekuk, I had never heard of that phrase. I don't know why I would have ever heard that phrase before, but apparently it's little private parts of a little Christmas guy.
Nisa is like
A Santa, right?
Nisa.
I think it means Santa.
Nisa is like the Santa-like creature that hides in your barn.
I don't know
Kook
why.
is cock.
Yeah, I don't know why you would say that.
We just talked about Santa's cock.
But I think it's a thing that you say, or you call someone like you're a nissekuk.
Oh, the
Like an heist. Oh, horse cock.
That's right, yes.
Horse cock is it bad to be a horse cock?
I don't know what Norwegians say when they're trying to swear at somebody.
Skole slefse pesse plav.
Skal slåfse pesselurskålta.
Wait. Skole lefse pesse slufe pusselurskålta.
Skal slåfse pesselurskålta.
Skole lefse pesse. What does that one mean?
Shall I suck your dick?
Can I suck your dick? Or
Again, please.
skole slefse pesse. Can I suck your dick? He was most impressed when I asked to suck his dick.
I need to redeem myself for a moment on Alt for Norge that I think will follow me to my deathbed, where I had a little bit of trouble with the Norwegian language. And anytime I go on like a date with someone new or meet someone new, they've Googled me and seen this video. So thanks a lot. Thank you, all for Norge. Well, we were told this phrase that all Norwegians say on the 17th of May.
Gratulerer med dagen.
And then they asked me to say it. Gratugen de magen. Gratulugen de magen. Is that right? I said not the right thing. Gratulugen de magen. Gratulere de magen. You know, I really thought I had it. I had practiced. I was ready. So then I wanted to do a little like flag thing to show off. Gratulerer de magen. I could tell right away as soon as I said it that it was wrong, but I didn't know what I said. Am I saying something bad? I can say it now though correctly. So I have to say, gratulerer de magen. Wait, no. Wait. No, what is that? No, I can say it right. No, I can say it right. Okay, wait, give me a moment. Okay. No, I can do it. Okay. You got it. Gratulerer med dagen.
Det store 17. mai-toget nærmer seg, og for anledningen har flere av norsk-amerikanerne ikledd seg norske bunader og festdrakter.
There's something about wearing a Norwegian bunad
On 17. Mai. This is only my second time. Like, I got to wear one last year, and I got to wear
wasn't that like the most amazing feeling?
Yes, that was like a dream come true. I was crying like the whole day. My best alt for Norge memory is being in Ålesund on the 17th of May.
Wow.
When I saw my family's bunad when I walked into the room, I looked at it and I immediately knew it was mine. Your Norwegian family contact Anna Irene will be enjoying the day in the same bunad.
Oh, wow. Oh my God, that's so amazing.
Yeah, it was a magical moment. I never felt more Norwegian.
To wear the bunad in Norway, what was great about that is no one could tell that I was from someplace else. Everybody else was wearing bunads, and so it's like, you're just one of the family. You're one of us. I mean, it was fantastic. As soon as I put that bunad on, there was something transformative about it. And you could see it in everybody else as well. They put this on and said, look at this, I'm Norwegian. This is my Norwegian heritage.
Hip, hip. Hurrah! Hip, hip. Hurrah!
Nasjonaldagen i Ballard er godt i gang, og 17. mai-toget viser at norsk-amerikanerne er stolte av hvor de kommer fra. Selv om det ikke er helt sånn vi pleier å feire det i Norge.
Watching the parade with my Alt for Norge family is probably one of my favorite moments of the whole celebration. I love seeing all the clubs and these groups of people who have just kept this tradition going of their Norwegian heritage. They take so much pride in what it means to be Norwegian, and they get to be represented in the parade.
So you didn't get a chance to roost?
No.
Why?
I don't know, but you got to roost.
So we got a roost, though, dude. Oh, yeah. We were on opposite teams.
Yeah,
so
we were. It was on, man.
You kissed Justin.
you kissed.
Oh, I mean, I would have done that anyway.
Oh, yeah. I
That's
mean,
bragging
who
rights right there.
wouldn't?
You kissed Maddie, right? I
did
saw the
kiss
kiss.
Maddie.
I saw tongue. I was jealous.
I think I got the better end of the deal there.
Du husker mig. Jeg husker dig.
So yeah, the roost and the roost challenges, It's like high school friends getting drunk together and daring you to do the stupidest thing that you can think of.
Yeah, I won't be doing this.
It's basically, the Roost is a organized version of that. And it's horrifying that that's a thing that's encouraged.
We didn't roost, but the craziest thing we did was go to probably the nude beach. So we had to learn about recycling, and we walked out, lots of dickies. They were everywhere, just everywhere.
Norwegians that go to the nude beach?
There were enough Norwegians there to shock us that day.
Oh my God.
Are there naked people? There is naked people.
Be mature. Don't giggle.
I did not expect that to be part of the city life. So when we walked down and there were bits and pieces everywhere and out, there was a lot to take in.
Where's our line?
Stop. Focus.
Stop.
Here, I'm gonna need you to really pull it together.
And it was hard not to stare at a few things. And collecting the balls. Or bottles, the bottles, from in between people's legs and everywhere.
Sorry for the sand. Sorry for the sand.
Like, that was interesting. So that was probably one of the craziest things. I didn't think Norway was going to be so naked, so I didn't mind it. But they were bottles, not the other.
It was fun. It was fun.
Later, back up on the truck.
He's so cute. He's so cute. Alt for Norge changed my life in so many ways, but the biggest way, obviously, is that it brought Josh and I together. I met Josh at Alpha and Luli's wedding, but actually a couple days before their wedding. But I flew up to Seattle for Alpha and Luli's wedding, but my side benefit was I wanted to meet Mr. Svada.
I grew up in a small town that smelled like this shit, but I moved to the city to get away from it.
Is that pee and poop? Yeah. Ew.
Oh man, that is freaking gross. Just trying to breathe right now. Don't want to throw up, so it's tough.
I saw Joshua and I was like, oh, I love this like big, strong, like Viking Norwegian guy. And I just like, it's so weird. I've never been that kind of girl who like watches The Bachelor and is like, oh, I like him and we could be together. And then that happened. I mean, it's even cuter in person. And I was like, that's me having the butterflies.
What I liked most about Jessica on the show is I knew she was a complete goofball. When I met her, I was like, this girl's got some energy. She's one of a kind, so. And she's equally as funny in person, too. And even more gorgeous.
So Joshua and I got engaged, and we live here in wonderful Seattle at this wonderful home. And we're waiting for our little baby.
Got a baby on the way, yeah.
Look at all of her adorable things. Have no fear, the Norwegian is here. That's gonna be her little sleep shirt.
Princess.
Princess. It's the very first Alt for Norge baby on record, I think. Pretty sure.
Yeah.
Very first.
There might be other Alt for Norge babies out there, but we don't know about them.
Who knows? If you know, call the show. No. Is that the one that your cousin got you?
Cousin Steve got for me. It was like 4 years ago.
Now it'll be Inga's.
Yeah, I'll have to go through these, like, klokke, radio. We knew we wanted, like, a Norwegian name.
Yeah.
I brought up my great-grandmother's name is Inga.
And then my great-grandmother's name is Ella, and she's also Norwegian. So the name is gonna be Inga Ella. Inga Ella Svada.
Why don't you practice with Elgar?
It's hard to imagine my life without Alt for Norge's intervention, as I would call it, 7 years ago, because so much of my life is based around what happened from that show. Like I said, my best friends are from that show. My fiance is from that show. My baby is from that show. I'm gonna be a mom because of that show.
Had I known that I would be becoming a father and finding the love of my life because of this, I mean, I just wanted to go see Norway and experience some cool shit. But
Me too.
which I did, which we both did.
Yeah.
But like, we found each other because of it, and we get to show a little baby girl Norway someday too.
Yeah.
our favorite country.
Our favorite country, and it's gonna be her favorite country. Oh, you gotta forklift me.
Gotcha.
Våre norsk-amerikanske venner har ikke bare kommet nærmere sine røtter. De har også blitt en stor Alt for Norge-familie som endelig skal gå sammen i 17. mai-tog.
Alt for Norge! Let's go!
Absolutely, Alt for Norge has transformed my life permanently. They should say something about it on my headstone.
I'm really proud to be Norwegian. So, walking with a Norwegian flag in my hand, that alone, I'm super proud to do. I'm super proud to just be connected with this country.
If I had not been an Alt for Norge, I would have missed out on being able to realize the importance of saying yes to new experiences. And as a result of being on Alt for Norge, I do say yes to other experiences now. I try new things. I'm less fearful of trying new things.
Alt for Norge is probably the single most important thing that's ever happened in my life. And I will forever be so thankful for being on this journey.
What I got to experience on Alt for Norge has been completely life-changing, and because of you, Alt for Norge, I am now connected with my family and my roots, and I feel more Norwegian than I ever have, and I can't even thank you enough for giving that to me.
Alt for Norge!
Gratulerer så mye, Alt for Norge, på 10 år på TV.
Congratulations on 10 years, right? All right.
Hurrah, hurrah, congratulations. Crazy.
Thank you for the experiences you've given me, especially the opportunity to meet my family.
It's one of the most amazing experiences of my life, and I'm so happy that Norwegian Americans get to experience this year after year. It's pretty awesome.
Tusen takk. Tusen takk.
For such a wonderful experience on Alt for Norge.
Jeg savner deg så mye, Norge.
This is Inga Ella Svara. Have no fear, the Norwegian is here. Yeah, say hi, Inga. If it wasn't for Alt for Norge, you wouldn't be here. Ha det!